Good morning, everyone. We're going to plant some wheat today. But first, I got to put this screen in that tractor over there and unhook the auger cart and hook it up to the drill. So, let's get going. So we haven't planted wheat in probably 4 or 5 years. I'm thinking 5, but looking at the price and getting to the point where we kind of need a little bit of straw for the cattle, we decided that we're going to plant some. And let's see. I'm missing my cable. But anyways, I can get the screen mounted anyway. I'm going to have to find the cable. So, like I said, we haven't planted wheat for a while. So we're hoping that the price of wheat stays up. I know a lot of people are planting winter wheat for the first time in a long time, so hopefully we don't get too much of a supply and then the price goes down. But like I said, we kind of need the straw. We need a little bit for our 2 little goats, and Dad's still got a few cows, and we got a neighbor that might take some straw too. So we decided we're going to put 120 acres in. I don't know if this pin on the tractor will fit the drill. Nope, too big. Gotta get the other one. So we bought this air seeder, but we're not going to use it for the wheat because it's in 15-inch rows and we are still not exactly sure how to operate it yet. So we don't want to put a lot of faith into it with an actual crop that we're going to harvest. We're going to test it out on cover crops first. That way we can get a feel for how it works. We're not sure we want to put wheat in 15-inch rows anyways because we have a lot of ragweed pressure on some of the farms where we're going to be putting wheat, and we think the closer row spacings will suppress the weeds a little bit better. That being said, I have to back this out of the shed because the seed tender's over there and I got to get to that. And there's the cable I need. It is chilly this morning. I'm regretting my decision to go with a flannel over a hoodie because I could use a hood right about now. I got the seed tender loaded up, got the drill hooked up. I think I got everything pretty much ready to go, so I'm going to take this back to the field, which is over at Dad's house, and he was dumping the trucks from yesterday. We actually switched over to beans. First video we picked a little bit of corn, and it was still a little bit wetter than we'd like, so we switched to beans. Got rained out the first day. Yesterday was pretty damp, so we didn't get started till about 2:30, and we ended up getting like 47 acres out yesterday, and then 30 before that. So that 77 acres of beans that we got out is what's going to get planted to wheat plus another farm, but I don't know if they're quite fit yet. So we're going to get the ground planted that we can because there's supposed to be a pretty good chance of rain tonight. So all right, we got the seed tender moved. Dad gave me a ride back, and now we're taking the tractor over there. So called FS. They're supposed to spread our fertilizer. Hopefully they're doing that right now or shortly, so we can get started planting. It's pretty cloudy. It actually looks like it could rain. I'm hoping it doesn't. So really like to get this done, but I guess we'll do what we can. That's strange. Well, it just started making that noise and didn't tell me any warning, so that was weird. I know one thing, these Michelin tires sure ride smooth going down the road. This thing used to buck once you got up to a certain speed, and it's just nice and smooth. This tractor doesn't have ILS either, so they ride really nice. I'm really happy with them. Got the bill for them yesterday. Just type the number you want. We're just putting enough for 5 acres in, that way we can check and make sure the drill is planting at the right rate so we don't run out of seed or end up with way more than we need. I'm going to go around and put some grease in the bearings. I haven't done that yet. There's our fertilizer just in time. Well, the sun's coming out and it's starting to warm up a little bit. This flannel's starting to feel like a better decision now. They're just getting the fertilizer finished up. We're gonna make a little pass here and check our depth. We're not sure if we got the drill set right on rate, so that's why we're just gonna do the 5 acres and see what we got. See what we got for depth anyway. That looks pretty good. So we've got a closing wheel with a bad bearing. Dad's gonna work on that, and I'm gonna take the 8400 and the batwing over to the other farm where we're planting wheat. The bottom ground got flooded out and we got a bunch of cockleburs, so I'm gonna mow those off. We're just no-tilling the wheat, so I want to get those mowed off before we plant it. Well, I got all the cockleburs mowed. I'm just going to mow along the edge of the field and take this back home. We're hoping to get some tile work done in this field over the winter, or next summer after we get the weed out, but it's got some issues. The tile main is plugged, so it needs a new main, and it could use some tile here and there, so we're hoping to get some of that stuff worked out. Well, Dad's just getting started here. Let's go check it out, see how it's going. Dad got a deal on a second golf cart, so it's kind of nice to have around. Cruise around, don't have to walk so much. He's got enough for a couple more rounds. We're still trying to get our drill dialed in, make sure we're putting out the right rate. Time for some more seed. Well, we got Dad filled back up. He's still running. Went home, let the dogs out, got some coffee. There's rain coming tonight, so Grandpa and I are gonna drop the bean head on the trailer and go put the combine in the shed because we don't really want it to get wet. So that's what we're gonna do anyway. I'm pretty sure the next beans that are gonna be fit are our seed beans. So that means we have to clean the combine out, and this tank will be a lot easier to clean out and a lot less smelly if it doesn't get rained on. So that's why we definitely want to get it in the shed if it's going to rain. We got the combine put away just in time. It's just starting to sprinkle a little bit. So I'm gonna put the seed tender, I'm gonna back it in the shed here at Dad's so it doesn't get wet. And this might be the end of the video. So I'm not sure yet. We're gonna check the radar, see what it looks like. Dad's just about done with this field. If the weather kind of holds out, we might move on down the road to the next one, but I guess we'll see. Stay tuned, we'll see if this is the end of the video or not. Well, this is the end of the video. It isn't raining yet, but there's a pretty good shower coming and we don't want to start another field and then get rained out. I'm watching Dad's dog, she's chasing me out of the driveway. We ended up getting one field planted anyways. Not really what I was wanting to get done. I was hoping to get the 2 fields where we had the beans out planted, but it's not a big deal. I don't think they're calling for much rain, so we should be able to get it done early next week and get back to harvesting. So we'll probably try and work on beans next week. It's supposed to be nice, and we want to get those knocked out before we switch back to corn. Corn's still a little wet yet. We got a lot of replants in there, so we're gonna try and knock the beans out, and then we can just roll on corn, not have to worry about switching back and forth. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.